Hey friends, welcome back to our Bible story time. I've got a super exciting story for you today. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one. It's a story of bravery, big lions, and a very special kind of faith. Get ready for Daniel in the lion's den. Roar. Alright, let's go way back in time. So far back it was a whole different world. This takes place in the land of Babylon. There was a king there named King Darius. King Darius wasn't just any king, he was a big deal and ruled over a giant kingdom. But he had a little problem. He needed someone smart and trustworthy to help him run everything. Someone who wouldn't let him down. And guess what? King Darius found that person. His name was Daniel. Now Daniel wasn't just any guy. He was super smart, very wise, and most importantly, he loved God with all his heart. Daniel was faithful to God and always did what was right. King Darius trusted Daniel so much that he made him one of his top leaders. Everyone loved Daniel. Well, almost everyone. You see, there were some other leaders in the kingdom who didn't like that Daniel was getting all this attention. They were jealous. And we all know jealousy can make people do some sneaky things, right? These leaders didn't think Daniel should be in charge, so they came up with a sneaky plan. They knew that Daniel loved God and that he prayed every day. So they decided to make a new law, one that would get Daniel into big trouble. They went to King Darius and said, "Oh great king, we have an idea. Let's make a law that says no one can pray to anyone except you for 30 whole days. If anyone breaks this rule, they'll be thrown into the lion's den." Now, King Darius, not knowing what they were really up to, liked the idea. He said, that sounds good. Let's make it happen." And just like that, the new rule was made. It was a law, and there was no turning back. No one could pray to anyone except King Darius, or else, roar, they'd end up in the den with the lions. But guess what? Even though Daniel knew about the new law, he didn't let that stop him from praying to God. Daniel wasn't afraid of the law because he knew that God is always with us, and he would trust God no matter what. So just like he always did, Daniel went to his room, opened his windows, and prayed to God 3 times that day. Well, those sneaky leaders were watching Daniel. They saw him praying and ran straight to King Darius. They said, "King Darius, remember that law you made? Well, Daniel didn't follow it. He's praying to his God instead of to you." King Darius was shocked and really upset. He didn't want to hurt Daniel because he really liked him, but the law had been made, and even the king couldn't change it. So, with a heavy heart, King Darius told the guards to take Daniel and throw him into the lion's den. Now I know what you're thinking. Lions? Oh no! But Daniel wasn't afraid. He knew that God would protect him. And even though he was in a scary situation, Daniel trusted that God had a plan. And guess what happened? The next morning, King Darius rushed to the lion's den. He called out, "Daniel, has your God saved you from the lions?" The king was so worried he couldn't sleep the whole night. And then, from inside the den, Daniel called out. He was perfectly fine. He said, "King Darius, my God sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions. They didn't hurt me because I trusted in God." King Darius couldn't believe his ears. He was so thankful that Daniel was safe. He was overjoyed and gave praise to God for saving him. And then, the king made a new rule saying, "From now on, everyone in my kingdom must respect Daniel's God, the one true God who can save us from anything." And from that day on, Daniel was honored, and people knew that God was powerful. So powerful, he could even stop lions from hurting his people. So, what can we learn from this amazing story? First, we learn that God is always with us, even in scary situations. Daniel trusted God with all his heart, and God protected him. That's something we can all remember in our own lives. When things get tough or scary, we can trust that God is right there with us, helping us every step of the way. And remember, like Daniel, we can pray to God anytime, anywhere. He's always listening. So no matter what challenges you face, be brave and trust God, just like Daniel did. That's it for today, friends. I hope you loved hearing about Daniel's big adventure with the lions. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an exciting Bible story. Until next time, keep trusting God, and remember, He's always there to protect you. Bye for now.